Walking to the wooden bench with my book held close. My net shifts in the breeze. Step along the soft path beneath the new green canopy. My long dress brushes air with each careful, quiet step. The bench waits in dappled shade with its worn wooden slats. Loose strands catch sunlight as I pause beside the tree. I tuck my book against me, holding it close to my chest. The path slopes a small way toward the wooden seat I want. My loafers tap soft earth beneath the canopy of leaves. White headphones humming low, soft static beneath the leaves. Maybe small park benches remember every quiet, careful settling beneath all bright leaf afternoons, above all gentle ground. Dappled light on the wooden bench, falling soft onto the slats, with my book held close across the knit cuff. The soft canopy breathing slow, quiet, small beginning of the long afternoon beneath the canopy. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my soft knit holds the afternoon glow from the new green leaves and the soft moving sky. The slow afternoon settling in, the afternoon begins to settle on the wood in the slow, quiet park. I lower myself slowly down onto the wooden bench. I tuck hair behind my ear after settling in soft. The wooden slats are warm beneath my soft long dress. My long dress holds soft and warm from the new green above. I slide the buck beside me on the worn wooden plank. My loafers rest on grass beneath the wooden seat. The water bottle waits beside at the bench's edge. Maybe quiet settlings hold the shape of on afternoons of benches waiting patient beneath the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench, with my body curled soft into the corner seat and the warm wood. The bench glowing in dappled time, closed book resting near my hands, beginning its quiet waiting across the soft wool. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my soft net settles with the afternoon from the first slow settling. The new green breeze, warm leaves breathing above me. My own dress drapes still beneath the closed book and the one spine. Wooden slats beneath me, the book closed on my lap. I knit held close and quiet above the worn old bench and the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench begins its quiet hours on the chosen sitting down on the worn wood with the canopy above. A small, quiet welcome. I lower myself down slow onto the wooden bench seat. My long dress smooths flat across the warm wood grain. The slats feel sun-warmed, soft beneath my warm knit. My gathered hair shifts and breeze as I settle in the shade. I tuck my legs beside me, curling close to one side. The bench remembers afternoons of other quiet readers. My knit sleeves rest at my wrists, around the closed book spine. Maybe old benches remember every quiet, careful sitting across all bright leaf afternoons. Above all gentle paths, dappled light on the wooden bench, falling soft onto my lap, with my book held still across the thin knit. Soft brightness on the worn wood, sitting down on the worn wood. A small quiet beginning of the long afternoon. Dappled light on the wooden bench. My soft knit keeps the soft brightness from the new green leaves and the warm wood grain. Warm, gentle hours on the bench. The afternoon begins to settle into wood and the slow, quiet park. I press my back against the bench's wooden plank. I tuck hair behind my ear after settling in soft. The wood shapes itself warm to my soft curled body. My long dress drinks the green light from the new green outside. I slip my fingers softly beneath the closed book cover. The book stays patient, closed on my warm knit lap. My loafers rest on earth at the wooden bench edge. Maybe quiet settlings hold the shape of long afternoons, of benches waiting patient beneath the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench, with my body curled soft into the wooden corner and the warm slats. Soft afternoon held in green, a book open quiet on my lap, beginning its quiet waiting across the soft wool. Dappled light on the wooden bench. My soft knit rests inside the green light from the first slow settling and the new green breeze. Soft new green moving everywhere. My long dress falls in soft folds beneath the warm book and the closed spine. Wood warm beneath me, the book closed on my lap. My knit held close and quiet above the worn old slats and the soft new leaves. Apple light on the wooden bench begins its quiet hours on the chosen seat. A quiet long park side, slow, fresh green canopy moving above me. Even now the first ones stirring just barely. Dappled light on the wooden bench, the spine cool against the wood. above the closed book, and the settled wood is sitting down on the worn wood with the canopy above, and the slow afternoon. Dappled light on the wooden bench, falling slow on my lap. The afternoon settles in. The light comes through in patches, soft circles on the wood. My long dress catches gold with each small leaf shift. The canopy moves above me with its new green breath. Dark strands brush my cheek as the shadow patterns shift. I tuck my fingers between the soft knit sleeve folds in the small park breeze. The bench glows softly warm where the light falls bright. My knit sleeves rest at my wrist around the still book. Maybe small dappled hours remember every soft quiet sitter across all bright leaf afternoons, above all worn slats. The slow afternoon settling in, falling soft onto my lap with my book held still on the pale knit weave. Dappled light on the wooden bench, the afternoon takes its shape, a small quiet brightness on the wooden seat. The bench glowing in dappled time, my soft net reflects the moving leaves from the new green leaves and the soft wooden warmth. Dappled light on the wooden bench, the afternoon begins to settle into pages in the slow quiet park. I sit with my hands resting inside the soft and warm patches. I tuck hair behind my ear as the light moves slow. The patches breathe across me, each one a small soft wave. My long dress carries afternoon glow from the canopy above. I slide my palm in light across my soft knit sleeve. The book rests quiet still on my warm knit lap. My loafers wait on grass at the wooden bench edge. Maybe small bright patches hold the shape of long afternoons. The bench is glowing soft beneath the soft new leaves. Warm leaves breathing above me with the light on my hands and the canopy above and the warm wood. Dappled light on the wooden bench, the book left half open beside me, holding its quiet pages across the soft wool. The warm, slow afternoon breath, my soft knit drifts with the canopy shade from the first soft patches and the new green breeze. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my long dress settles loose beneath the warm shimmer and the open book. Patches softly drifting, my soft knit glowing soft above the worn old slats and the soft new leaves. The soft canopy, breathing slow, begins its quiet hours on the chosen seat. Dappled light on the wooden bench, fresh green canopy moving above me. Even now the patches shifting just barely. The slow afternoon settling in, pages rested in the still air, settling into the pause across the quiet cotton. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my low ponytail catches shimmer above the open book and the soft wood. The bench glowing dappled time, with my book held warm in the slow afternoon. Water bottle beside my hip, with its cool, soft glass, a small, quiet companion. I place the bottle beside me on the warm wooden bench. My long dress folds against the slats at the slat edge curve. The bottle catches dappled light, its cool side softly glowing. My tied hair rests against my neck as I check the cap is tight. I tuck the bottle close against my soft knit hip. The cool glass shapes itself against the warm bench wood. My knit sleeves rest at my wrists after the careful placing. Maybe small bottles remember every quiet, careful placing across all bright leaf afternoons, above all warm slats. Dappled light on the wooden bench, falling soft onto the glass, with my book held still against the soft knit. Warm, gentle hours on the bench, water bottle beside my hip, a small, quiet companion of the long afternoon. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my soft knit warms beneath the sunlight from the new green leaves and the cool bottle glass. Soft afternoon held in green, the afternoon begins to settle into pages and the slow, quiet park. I rest my hand beside the cool soft bottle side. I tuck hair behind my ear after the careful placing. The bottle stays patient, cool beside the warm net. My long dress gathers brightness from the new green above. I touch the cap one more to check it stays sealed soft. The book waits patient, closed on my warm knit lap. My loafers wait on grass at the wooden bench edge. Maybe small bottles hold the shape of long afternoons of companions waiting patient beneath the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench, with the bottle beside me and the canopy above and the warm wood. Soft new green moving everywhere, a book open quiet on my lap, beginning its quiet waiting across the soft wool. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my knit catches calm from the first cool glass in the new green breeze. A quiet long park sighs slow, my long dress rests softly beneath the open brings its quiet hours on the chosen seat. Soft brightness on the warm wood, fresh green canopy moving above me. Even now, the first one stirring just barely. Dappled light on the wooden bench, paper resting quiet in the shade, drifting into the quiet hour across the warm light cloth. Warm, gentle hours on the bench. My low ponytail catches shimmer above the open book and the cool bottle. Water bottle beside my hip, with my book held warm in the slow afternoon. Smoothing the paper bookmark with my fingertips slow. A small, quiet ritual. I lift the paper bookmark out from chapter 2. My long dress meets the warm grain as I lean towards the page. The paper feels thin and warm from the long afternoon. My low ponytail lingering still as I press it smooth and flat. I tuck the corner straight against the spine of the book. The paper bookmark glows in the dappled afternoon light. My knit sleeves rest at my wrists. Around the slim, soft slip may be small bookmarks. Remember, heavy, quite careful smoothing across all bright leaf afternoons. Above all, open pages, dappled light on the wooden bench, falling soft onto the bookmark, with my book held still on the soft knit wool. The bench glowing in dappled time, smoothing the paper bookmark, a small quiet ritual of the long afternoon. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my knit catch a shimmer from the new green leaves and the slim soft paper. Warm leaves breathing above me. The afternoon begins to settle into pages in the slow, quiet park. I run my thumb across the bookmark's faded edge. I tuck hair behind my ear after the careful smoothing. The paper shapes itself soft against the open spine. My long dress catches pale gold from the new green above. I slide the bookmark down to mark a coming chapter. The book stays patient, open on my warm knit lap. My loafers wait on grass at the wooden bench edge. Maybe small bookmarks hold the shape of long afternoons, of rituals quiet, careful, beneath the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench, with the bookmark soft, straight, and the canopy above, and the warm wood, the warm, slow afternoon breath, the closed book resting near my hands, beginning its quiet waiting across the soft wool. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my soft knit softens in the breeze from the smooth paper edge and the new green breeze. The soft canopy breathing slow, my long dress unhurried beneath the open book and the soft bookmark. Bookmark soft in my hand, the book open on my lap, my net held close and quiet above the worn old slats and the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench begins its quiet hours on the open page. The slow afternoon settling in, fresh green canopy moving above me. Even now the paper glowing just barely. Dappled light on the wooden bench, a warm book sleeping on the bench, beginning its slow reading across the soft fabric. The bench glowing in dappled time, a low ponytail catches shimmer above the open book and the smooth bookmark, smoothing the paper bookmark with my book held warm in the slow afternoon. The first sentence in the open air reads slow on my lap, a small quiet beginning. I lower my eyes onto the first slow open line. My long dress settles on the bench as I lean toward the page. The sentence opens soft and warm across the printed paper. Stray hair lifts in the still air as I read it slow and quiet. I tuck my fingers softly around the open book corners. The first sentence shapes itself in the dappled afternoon. My knit sleeves rest at my wrists around the warm spine. Maybe small first sentences remember every quiet, careful reading across all bright leaf afternoons. Above all open pages, dappled light on the wooden bench, falling soft onto the line with my book held still across the thin net. Soft afternoon held in green, the first sentence in the air, a small quiet beginning of the long afternoon. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my knit shoulder drinks the green light from the new green leaves and the slow first line. Soft new green moving everywhere. The afternoon begins to settle into pages in the slow, quiet park. I read the sentence twice to feel its quiet weight. I tuck hair behind my ear after the slow first line. The words shape themselves soft in the dappled patches. My long dress holds soft and warmth from the new green above. I let the line breathe out before the next slow phrase. The book stays half open on my warm lap. My loafers wait on grass at the wooden bench edge. Maybe small first lines hold the shape of long afternoons of slow openings, careful beneath the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench with the first line above in the warm wood. A quiet long park sigh, slow, a book open quiet on my lap, beginning its still hour across the soft wool. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my soft knit settles with the afternoon from the slow first line in the new green breeze. Soft brightness on the worn wood, my long dress lies quiet beneath the open book and the warm sentence. Words soft in my eyes, the book open on my lap, my note held close and quiet above the worn old slats and the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench begins its quiet hours on the open line. Warm, gentle hours on the bench, fresh green canopy moving above me. Even now the first words settling, just barely. Dappled light on the wooden bench, the spine cool against the wood, beginning its slow resting across the pale cloth. Soft afternoon held in green, my low ponytail catches shimmer above the open book and the slow first line. The first sentence in the open air with my book held warm and the slow afternoon. Distant birds above the pages, calling soft and far, a small quiet melody. The birds above me sing from somewhere in the leaves. My long dress brushes wood as the small calls drift past. The calls come soft from far, like a slow, quiet thread. My tied hair sways lightly as I lift my eyes briefly. I tuck my book against the soft knit sleeve fold. The pages stay open warm while the birds keep their song. My knit sleeves rest at my wrists around the slow red line. Maybe small bird calls remember every quiet, careful listener across all bright leaf afternoons above all open books. Dappled light on the wooden bench, falling soft onto the page with my book held still on the pale net weave. Warm leaves breathing above me, distant birds above the pages, a small quiet melody of the long afternoon. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my soft knit catches pale light from the new green leaves and the soft bird calls. The warm, slow afternoon breath, the afternoon begins to settle into pages and the slow, quiet park. I listen to the birds while my eyes stay on the line. I tuck hair behind my ear after a brief glance up. The calls weave soft above me with the new green canopy. the green light from the new green above. I smile small at the song and return slow to the book. The book stays patient, closed on my warm-knit lap. My loafers wait on grass at the wooden bench edge. Maybe small bird songs hold the shape of long afternoons, of listeners quiet, patient beneath the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench with the birds above me, and the canopy stirring in the warm wood. The soft canopy breathing slow, the book left half open beside me, beginning its quiet reading across the soft wool. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my soft neck rests inside the green light from the soft bird call in the new green breeze. The slow afternoon settling in, my long dress drapes still beneath the open book and the warm spine. Birds soft in the trees, the book open on my lap. My knit held close and quiet above a worn old slats, and the soft new lily. Dappled light on the wooden bench begins its quiet hours with the bird song. The bench glowing in dappled time, fresh green canopy moving above me. Even now the coals drifting just barely. Dappled light on the wooden bench, pages rested in the still air, settling into the pause across the folded linen. Warm leaves breathing above me, my low ponytail catches shimmer above the open book and the soft bird song. A soft breeze lifts a page with its small, gentle hand. A small, quiet visitor. The breeze moves slow across the wooden bench seat. My long dress folds against the slats as the page lifts halfway. The page rises soft and slow, then settles back to flat. Loose strands catch sunlight as the breeze moves on. I tuck my palm against the lifted corner edge. The breeze leaves a small warm trace across the open spine. My knit sleeves rest at my wrists around the now flat page. Maybe small breezes remember every quiet, careful settling across all bright leaf afternoons. Above all open pages, dappled light on the wooden bench falling soft onto the page, with my book held still against the soft new green moving everywhere. A soft breeze lifts a page, a small quiet visitor of the long afternoon. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my soft knit holds the afternoon glow from the new green leaves and the small soft breeze. A quiet long park, sigh slow. The afternoon begins to settle into pages and the slow quiet park. I press my hands soft down on the slightly lifted corner. I tuck hair behind my ear after the breeze moves on. The page returns to flat beneath my warm fingertips. My long dress gathers brightness from the new green above. I rest my eyes from the line after the small interruption. The book stays patient, open on my warm knit lap. My loafers wait on grass at the wooden bench edge. Maybe small breezes hold the shape of long afternoons of visitors, quiet, careful, beneath the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench, with the breeze passing soft and the canopy stirring in the warm wood. Soft brightness on the worn wood, a book open quiet on my lap, beginning its slow resting across the soft wool. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my knit catches calm from the small soft breeze and the new green air. Warm gentle hours on the bench, my long dress rests softly beneath the open book and the warm spine. Breeze soft on my page, the book open on my lap. My knit held close and quiet above the worn old slats and the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench begins its quiet hours with the small breeze. The soft afternoon held in green, fresh green canopy moving above me. Even now the breeze drifting just barely. Dappled light on the wooden bench, paper resting quiet in the shade, beginning its slow reading across the quiet cotton. Soft new green moving everywhere. My low ponytail catches shimmer above the open book and the small soft breeze. A soft breeze lifts a page, with my book held warm in the slow afternoon. Red, green canopy moving above me, with with its slow new breath, a small quiet ceiling. The leaves move slow above me in small soft new green waves. My long dress meets the warm grain as I lift my eyes briefly. The canopy breeze, its shimmer down onto the open book. My gathered hair shifts in breeze as the patches softly shift. I tuck my eyes back down onto the open lines. The leaves form a soft ceiling above the warm wooden bench. My knit sleeves rest at my wrists, around the warm spine. Maybe small canopies remember every quiet, careful sitter across all bright leaf afternoons, above all worn benches. Dappled light on the wooden bench, falling soft onto the page, with my book held still on the soft knit wool. The warm, slow afternoon breath, fresh green canopy moving slow, small quiet ceiling of the long afternoon. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my soft knit keeps the soft brightness from the new green leaves and the soft canopy breath. The soft canopy breathing slow. The afternoon begins to settle into pages and the slow, quiet park. I watch the patches drift across my soft knit sleeve. I tuck hair behind my ear as the canopy breathes soft. The light shapes new soft circles across the open page. My long dress takes the canopy shade from the new green above. I let the canopy hold me inside its slow, gentle breath. The book waits patient, closed on my warm knit lap. My loafers wait on grass at the wooden bench edge. Maybe small canopies hold the shape of long afternoons, of ceilings quiet, careful beneath the bright blue sky. Dappled light on the wooden bench, with the canopy above me and the leaves stirring slow, and the warm wood. The slow afternoon settling in, a closed book resting near my hands, beginning its quiet waiting across the soft wool. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my soft knit holds the quiet hour from the soft canopy breath and the new green air. The bench glowing in dappled time, my long dress settles loose beneath the open book and the warm spine. Leaves soft above me, the book open on my lap. My knit held close and quiet above the worn old slats and the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench begins its quiet hours beneath the canopy. Warm leaves breathing above me, fresh green canopy moving above me. Even now the leaves stirring just barely Children laughing far away, beyond the soft canopy, a small quiet sound. The laughter drifts from far, across the open park. My long dress settles on the bench as I keep my eyes on the page. The voices come thin and worn, like a slow, happy thread. My low ponytail moving slow as I read on quiet slow. I tuck my eyes back down after a small soft pause. The pages stay open warm while the small voices fade. My knit sleeves rest at my wrists around the warm spine. Maybe small far voices remember every quiet careful reader across all bright leaf afternoons, above all worn benches. Dappled light on the wooden bench, falling soft onto the page, with my book held still across the thin knit. A quiet long park sigh, slow children laughing far away, a small quiet sound of the long afternoon. Dapple light on the wooden bench, my knit catches shimmer from the new green leaves and the small far voices. Soft brightness on the worn wood, the afternoon begins to settle into pages in the slow quiet park. I let the voices drift past my thin soft knit. I took hair behind my ear after a small soft smile. The laughter weaves soft far with the new green canopy. My long dress catches pale gold from the new green above. I keep my fingers softly on the slurry line. The book sits softly resting on my warm net lap. My loafers wait on grass at the wooden bench. Maybe small far voices hold the shape of long afternoons of laughter, quiet drifting beneath the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench, with the laughter drifting far and the canopy stirring, and the warm wood, warm gentle hours on a bench, a book open quiet on my lap, beginning its quiet reading across the soft wool. Dappled light on the wooden bench, my soft knit softens in the breeze from the soft far voices and the new green breeze. Soft afternoon held in green, my long dress lingers calm beneath the open book and the warm spine. Voices soft far away, the book open on my lap, my net held close and quiet above the worn old slats and the soft new leaves. Dappled light on the wooden bench begins its quiet hours with the small voices. Soft new green moving every drifting just barely. Dappled light on the wooden bench, the spine cool against the wood, beginning its slow resting across the soft fabric. A quiet long parkside slow, my low ponytail catches shimmer above the open book.